Live. Welcome, to Wednesday
I
night.
hate everything about you.
Nice.
I love that song. Ugly Kid Joe. They
Dear
do
God. Speaking of which, not Ugly Kid Joe, but who's the Smash Mouth? Didn't their lead singer just die?
He passed away. Yeah.
The former,
what's up, those
former
curious?
lead
How you doing,
singer,
buddy?
I think it was like they could have a different one now, but
he's the main guy who did all the original songs.
Well, and then
the one was it Walking on the Sun, their big one. So
Jimmy Buffet.
Yep. Can't eat the buffet anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But,
so now we can go to Tequilaville.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. I don't know if we actually have any. Well, I see a comment. Hang on. Oh, that's Chris's show. Yeah, I was just saying he wasn't going to show. He didn't comment 20 minutes ago.
Well, it's a new show. He's got to give him time to get used to this.
I know. I don't know if anybody else is doing Wednesday night. I didn't even bother looking.
Yeah, there's I mean, this is the thing. There's a bunch of shit every night. So
yeah,
CJ was interviewing Gary B right now. There's I think
Sector
2015 is doing his Guess That Keys show.
Yeah, so
hopefully
Comic Van Andy's wrapping up his complaining about the comic community or whatever burnout. So there's always stuff going on. Every night there's stuff going on. That's the thing of it all. So you just kind of
I know. And we are expecting at least one edition. Let me post in the if anybody else is in here or comes in here.
What's up, Lucretius? How you doing, dude?
Oh, that should work, right?
Are you actually an AI? I think you might be. That was the theory I proposed during the Comic Vets channel. Since no one's seen you live, and you managed to comment.
There's lots of people we haven't seen live.
Well, I'm aware, but
I've never seen Donald Trump live. I wish he was an AI, but
yeah, it's true. Well, this Crucius has that showing up hours before the chat and then woohoo, yaha, yay,
or maybe an AD.
Did you see some random right wing station
artificial dumbness
actually interviewed Trump for half an hour and it was an AI the whole time? The words actually kind of stuttered at one point.
Nice.
I think it was a phone interview. I think I haven't actually watched it yet. Yeah. They didn't. I don't know if they ever realized it. Somebody else pointed out, by the way, you do realize everything's stuttering. So, but where is it? Hang on, I'm giving somebody a hard time.
I mean, the man's going to jail and he's still probably gonna get reelected. So whatever.
I was opening boxes this week. I don't know what is a new thing with doing. I guess maybe I've complained too much about tape, so people have switched to a new tactic, and that's Russian nesting dolls.
What?
So I'm getting a box inside. I open a box and there's a box, and I open that box, there's another box, and I open up that box and then there's a freaking padded mailer.
I've done the double boxing before because it does have a lot of rigidity, but I understand the frustration.
Yeah, well, let's see if you can make out this box right here. It'll be going out once my mystery box comes out.
Jesus!
You can see by the silver. You can see by the silver. You might know where it's going.
Yeah. How much tape have you added to that, Eddie? You gonna add some more?
I thought about adding more. I've used so far. I've used a half a thing of duct tape on this so far.
Oh, good. I wonder where that's going. Hopefully to Rob.
I don't know. Oh, it's heavy too.
Jesus Christ!
I couldn't fit one thing in it, but that's going to go in a different box.
Yeah, I just
let me know when it ships so I know to check the mailroom. That's all I'm asking.
Please, you got to get me an address to make sure. I want to double check your address.
All right.
Jason.
I've had box. I just sent something to DVH. And it was a box that contained several boxes inside of it because they came from multiple people or different things consolidated. But it wasn't like I was doing that. I wasn't taking one slab and putting it inside of.
I
think the way it was the slab was inside of a Mylar, which then went inside of a poly bag, which then went inside of the bubble mailer, which went inside of another bubble mailer, which went inside of a FedEx small box, which went inside of a FedEx medium box, which then went inside of a USPS medium flat rate box.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah.
By the way, these
did it arrive safely at least?
Oh, absolutely.
If you're in here because I announced about the surprise guest, he's having computer problems at the moment, so he is updating Flash on his computer. So
I didn't know you needed Flash for StreamYard.
Which Flash has he got? Jay Garrick or has he got?
I did actually watch it. I watched the movie when it hit. What do you call it? I kind of enjoyed it for what it was, but I really don't care about DC.
You see, because you didn't pay $14 in the theater to see it. And
I paid $20
if you pay money for it.
Granted, I should take that back because I didn't pay $14 to see it either.
You paid $50
because DJ treated all of us at Heroes Con.
Oh, nice.
Big baller that he is. But it still wasn't a good movie.
That's the first time I've seen a movie with a baby in a microwave and I didn't like the movie.
Yeah, the baby in the microwave was funny. Yeah, that was different. I was expecting worse, but I was expecting worse. I mean,
it was god awful CGI, especially in the third act. But like,
some of the parts.
And normally I don't care about that, but like when it's that big a focus of the film, I don't know, really. And they added shit needlessly just to like do stupid fan service, like the Nicolas Cage and the Christopher Reeves. They added nothing to the fucking movie and just made it look worse by adding it. It's like,
the Nicolas Cage thing was bad.
But
I didn't even. I guess that's just because at one point he was being considered for the character.
Yeah, he was going to do a what's his nuts? Tim Burton was going to do a Superman movie way back in the day with a light up suit and shit. So,
wow. I could say every Friday on my channel you're going to find, guess what? Lots of cards. I was so bored in California, I had a few $100s, and that was bad. And so I kept on going to Frankenstein.
This is a story I hear often on this channel. You notice that, Taylor?
Yeah.
I had some money, and I was bad.
Oh, yeah. I bought, you get these, they have these like new beginnings, I think, and one based on the What If series on kind of cool. I don't know.
Eddie, you know what? I admire you in that fact that you just buy it if you want it and like.
Well, because I couldn't.
Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead.
Yeah, I've been looking for the X-Men books, and I just kind of like went. I can't. I spent way less than that. What's up?
What's up, Sid? How you doing, buddy? There's a link. There's the link above if you want to. There you go. There's the link to join in. Meanwhile, I'm trying to save because I'm gonna need a new car in the near future. So like I'm not buying comics right now because I mean I'm buying the weekly shit, but like I'm not buying any big books or anything.
You don't want to do like Mint Hunter and sell comics to buy a car?
I might actually end up doing some of that. Well, we'll
everybody ready for the surprise of the day?
Yes.
He's here.
What's up, buddy?
Nobody's ready for
that. If it means that I get my books back a little bit faster, then it's going to be worth it.
This show is fucking rigged.
You guys hear me?
I was going to tell everybody.
Yes, we can.
Hear you.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you guys all doing?
I'm kind of sick of seeing you, but I'm good.
I know. I just seen you and gave you a hug just the other day. It was kind of
crazy. It's like you were hugging a midget. You're like
somewhere else.
Jason's like 8 feet fucking tall.
Yes, he is. It's true story.
I had dinner with him 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You guys are all. I mean, like
we're dwarfs.
At Chip. Chip is really big.
Yeah.
Rob was a lot taller than. We're all taller than we look because we're all sitting down in front of a camera.
I'm just wider.
Yeah, but not that tall. The pictures of us together are evidence of that.
Taller than me. I don't remember. Jason's definitely
actually had a really good time out in Wisconsin. So good, in fact.
Nobody ever says those words together.
We booked tickets and everything. We're May 5th through the 10th.
Nice.
We're going to go out to Gurnee, Illinois, and we're going to do the Great Wolf Lodge for the kids.
Nice.
And
I've heard about Great Wolf Lodge.
Empty couch.
And Six Flags for us. And then I'm going to go visit Chicago and hang out again and go see Taylor and
definitely
all those weirdos in Wisconsin.
I'll mark the days off. We'll figure out something for sure.
Sid's
What's up, Sid? How you doing, buddy?
What up, man?
5 people in here.
You guys, Sid, you and Jason might not know each other, but you might have not crossed paths.
We all got the same haircut almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all.
What's your handle, Jason?
Going south.
Slot it up.
I have not. I see you in chats here and there, but yeah, I don't think we've been on stream before. Definitely not.
Yeah, it's been.
Of course, I'm not. I haven't done a lot of streaming, guys. So I mean, I'm streaming the Baldur's Gate 3 every now and again. I might run. I might stream a whole campaign. I'm about halfway through Act 3 now.
I don't know what act I'm on. I'm still in the beginning of it, but I did something I wasn't sure I was supposed to do the other day. Those druids in the circle. I beat the shit out of them. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to or not.
Damn it, Eddie.
I'm a sucker, and I
you can do whatever you want, Eddie.
Without...
That's the beauty of this. That's the beauty of this game. It's like you wanna destroy them. Yeah, go for it.
I'm a
You can
sucker. And I
side
bought it
with
for
the.
Mac
Have
a
you
couple
found the
weeks ago.
goblins yet?
You bought it? Have I done? Well, hold on. What's it?
I'm a sucker, and I bought it for the Mac a couple weeks ago, but it's still
Oh.
in fucking beta on Mac. So,
Yeah.
so
The
like
Goblins,
I played it a
past
little,
that.
but then I realized it doesn't matter because I'm going to have to restart the campaign once.
It made me restart. That's why I started back at the beginning.
anyways.
I was a little farther. I was a little past. I was about fighting that part when I started. They made
But
me
it did scratch my D&D nerdery for a minute. So if you're,
It is definitely the D&D.
Yeah,
love. I don't know. We'll have to see if you can cross play between Mac and PC. That'll be great.
I'm not sure. It'll be fun, but yeah.
I don't know how the multiplayer works.
I'm sure they let those two play together by now, right?
Now, are any of you like Xboxers and doing the Starfield or whatever? That's.
I mean, I could get
I'm not a
Starfield on
gamer.
Steam, but I'm not really interested.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I like a
Bethesda,
PC.
and they just did some stupid stuff. Like, I want moon buggies. Why? But they left all that out, so you have to walk around, so it seems bigger.
Moon Buggy was a good game.
My
But
friend,
I didn't like that in Fallout, and I liked being able to get a horse in Elder Scrolls. You know.
Yeah.
My friend got me into some board game website because he pays for it so I can play for free, and they are the most. Every game so far we've played have about 3,000 rules on it and 1,000 different things, and I'm like, oh my god, there's no way I can do this. So I don't know. I'm trying to do it, but it's
Is it Jackbox?
It's a learning curve. The beauty about playing Baldur's Gate 3 is the learning curve with it will get you ready for playing 5th edition D&D. So it's really a beautiful rendition
so far I love the
5th
game.
edition.
I kicked a squirrel.
Hang on.
You
Back to
picked a
comic
squirrel.
books for a
You
second.
gotta talk to all the squirrels
Okay.
and try to talk to all the dead people too. They all and
Hang on, Jason.
I have found keys in the most random places, okay?
Nice.
Like just the vase off in the middle of nowhere. You're like, oh, a key.
I have a question for Jason. Did you read Do a Powerbomb yet?
I've just put it down a little bit ago. I mean, I've gotten about a third of the way through it. It really blew my mind when the mom died right off the bat.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's really just what happened. She just broke her neck and died. Yeah, so it's pretty good. I mean, I like to watch wrestling. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I'm that nerd too. And when I read it in like, Jim Ross's voice or,
Nice.
some of the announcers from back in the day. So,
well, the artist and author, he is a wrestling fan, and like you can tell by some of the art and stuff he does.
absolutely, you could tell by the way he writes it.
Yeah, and it had an emotional punch. That's why I thought it was one of my favorite books of last year. He's also going to be the new writer and artist on Transformers. So I'm looking forward to seeing whose mommy kills right away in that. But
oh, what's up with the Vegas? What's going on with the Vegas thing there, Taylor?
Remember how I said I needed to save money for a new car?
Yeah, I know. Vegas.
I know. We'll see, buddy. I know. I'm turning 50 in a couple of weeks, and I'm trying to figure out something to do. But like, I got no money, so
there's a lot of other things to do than Vegas.
I know. I was thinking. I don't like Thanksgiving. It's an annoying holiday for me. So I was thinking flying out there for Thanksgiving, but like no one else can really do it. So we'll see.
Thanksgiving's a perfect.
Hold on, let me open these curtains. I feel like I'm in a cave right here.
I can drive down probably. I don't know the wife. Yeah. We don't do much for Thanksgiving.
We'll see. I'll see if I can figure it out.
I'll be at Fan Expo in San Francisco.
Nice. Oh, that's that weekend?
Yeah, Thanksgiving weekend for the next 4 years.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Well, I definitely can't afford San Fran, and well, I don't. Yeah,
nobody can afford San Fran.
The Eddie.
What are you talking about? There's nothing in San Francisco anymore. I don't know if you've seen videos of the city, but like downtown, it's all the stores have closed up. There's nothing there. It's not like it was even 10 years ago. It's just gone. People left.
Who wants to go there?
I mean, San Fran.
I went there 10 years ago. It was beautiful. I went to the wharf.
Just go to like
there's been an exodus with
that's more fun anyway.
Yeah,
it's too expensive, and I don't know if you've been to San Francisco, but it's a bad geographic location. I think it's just
it's an awful. The roads are awful. It's at the end of the peninsula. I mean, I live at the bottom of the bay, so I'm in the area. The only time I generally go up there are either now for Fan Expo, which I don't drive up there. I have a car, I get a car and have somebody have a car take me up there because I don't want to drive in San Francisco.
Hey Phil, how you doing, buddy?
Or when I have out of town guests that go, "Oh, I want to go see the Orange Bridge." It's like,
and they made it even hard. They made it too hard to jump off that bridge now. So
I know. Otherwise,
what's up, Tokeny? How you doing?
The only time I went up there the only time recently I went up there for pleasure, other than those things, was my wife took me up there because with a group of friends for the Star Wars burlesque show that was going on. That was. Oh man.
I gotta watch Ahsoka tonight. I missed yesterday's episode.
Oh, that's right.
The thing's here in Seattle. I've been meaning to go. My wife wants to go see the Star Wars burlesque. I guess it's moved up here.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
I like Empire Strip's back. San Fran. Similar climate, less hills.
Eddie, the share screen is one of the artists who's going to do. He's doing 2 sketch covers for us for C3, but this is actually a commission for myself.
Oh, it's awesome.
This is for the Hawaiian fire relief.
Wow.
He was doing sketch covers for $110. He's done some Marvel and some DC work, but he's mostly worked for Pixar for years. But so it's really freaking cool. I went to high school with him.
Nice. Crazy
cool picture.
Yeah,
or is that you?
Scott Morse. No, that's him. His last name is the same as mine.
All right. I was wondering if you just had a hidden Instagram there, Rob. You never know.
Yeah, and a hidden talent of art. No.
He's an artist.
That's pretty cool.
He also does like some Scholastic trade paperbacks and stuff. It's a lot of what he does and stuff. But I told him, say, yeah, I'll take for $110. I'll take a sketch cover of a scarecrow. And I saw him post this to his page that he was working on it. I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
You'll be keeping it.
That's good. Like
I will keep it.
I love the brush pen aesthetic. I've never tried to use one of those things. I'm sure I'd suck at it, but like,
he does
really nice marks.
He does a lot of inks. He does brush pen, and he does the other one I got was that Planet Comics. He does the ink wash.
Oh yeah,
but because these are just kind of quicker sketches that he's doing for the charity, he's not doing ink wash on any of these. But
I'm sorry, I'm working like 12-hour days right now with the drive, so I'm half asleep.
Where are you driving to, Eddie?
Anybody get stuck at Burning Man?
We're stuck. The company who was doing work for us up here basically said, "Fuck it, we're out," and told Dominion Energy we're not working anymore. So Dominion's run their own crews, and they don't want third-party people inspecting their own crews because if we say bad things, it's usually not a good thing. We catch them doing anything underhanded, it's a bad thing. So they're sending us to St. George every day. So I get down there, I leave at 6, get home by 6 usually. Yeah. So they paid me for the 2-hour drive, but still, I'm fucking tired.
How far are you away from St. George?
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Oh, that ain't far.
You guys watching them doing all the work around the university or something? All that street work they got tore up, or
no? We're just doing a bunch of houses. We're doing new houses.
The new housing and stuff. Out closer to the airport.
Yeah, actually, it's where we're today. I had to drive back out by the airport, then back in town to Dominion by 8:30 to be at their offices for some stupid update on our software. So I'm not even.
I guess they're all are they all huge homes?
Yes, in that area, out by the airport, out that direction, out in
they're good size.
They're castle size. They're $1 million plus. Probably.
For those of you new
building any starter homes, like nobody's building.
Nowadays, it doesn't take much to be $1 million house, Eddie.
True. They're not even $1 million homes though. But.
They're building. Oh, some of these things are huge, but they're building mainly condos now and that kind of crap. That ends up being your starter. I mean, just to the west of us, we had nothing but fields.
I prefer starter. I mean,
houses, a little set of small condos, and then right next to that, between that, north of the houses, they're putting like 3-story apartment buildings now in Cedar. They're going to put 10-story apartment buildings in Cedar for SUU because none of the students have housing anymore. So
for those of you new to Cranky,
I want mid-rises. They're like if you're in Seattle, you'll notice there's a distinct lack of mid-rise housing there. So there's no like 10 to 20 story buildings. No big areas with those.
Yeah.
On the northwest side of town, they have a beautiful. They've got $1 million houses in Cedar, or at least 800, 900,000, right off of a golf course and stuff like that. And up against the mountains, where they build low-income apartments within, like, right next to and down the street from what we would consider minor mansions. 6-bedroom houses. These people now have low-income.
You don't
low-income
recognize this
apartments.
stranger from the old days?
Yeah,
old days, the real
He's
old
alive,
days. Kind of feel
Jim.
super old now.
I mentioned nobody say they know.
Metallica's "Kill 'Em All" album's 40 years old. Like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was still really feeling my age then.
Oh, I'm feeling my age. Oh no! Over the summer, guess who we saw in concert? You'll love this one: Firehouse and Winger. They actually were playing out. The easiest way to say is out by the dump, but not really. There's a little resort they built out there. It's about 400 people there. I was like first. We were like second row, and it was my ears are still ringing. I think. And at least it was live and it wasn't tracked.
Yeah,
Was
you
it
gotta
like
wear
a backyard barbecue?
Earplugs.
Yeah.
You go see anything live. We're too old. We need earplugs.
I should have bought earplugs. I just didn't.
I have very bad hearing from
Up,
years
Jim.
and years of, raves and stuff. I was a
My
kid.
wife's like, "Who are these bands?"
Yeah, I lost all that hearing range years ago, so it's like I don't get the ringing ears anymore.
Metallica
What?
too loud.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I definitely hear nothing but ringing.
Yeah.
I'm hearing like chiming, this weird noise every once in a while, and it's this weird like. I don't
Oh,
know,
that's an alarm
cracking.
clock.
It's odd. Yes, Rob, we see you're holding your head.
Yeah.
See you.
This
Oh,
is
it's an
this is
alien
welcome to Crazy
Pavlovian
Comic
bell.
Chat.
my
Change
God,
the old
these
chat. What do
programs
you
do.
want?
Is this what this has turned into? You guys talking about your old ailments? And
Yeah,
stuff?
we take turns
Yeah.
talking about being
Your
tired
old
and then
cranky
how
chat,
our
what do
body
you want?
hurts.
The only thing we haven't gotten to yet is talking about prostates yet, Jason. So, but
Yeah.
there's still time.
Mine's
Well,
huge.
listen, mine's the size of a grapefruit. I pee every 10 minutes. It's great.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
I had to get mine biopsied because they thought it was there was too much activity in it.
Sorry,
My first
sorry
PET
I
scan
brought it
after
up.
my cancer.
I went to go visit my friend in California. He's in his 80s now, and he's telling me his is the size of a softball. I said that. I mean, you just had to start the conversation. He wanted to go eat, and we ate at Coco's. I've not been to a Coco's
You
in
found
like
a Coco's?
Yeah, there's a Coco's in LA.
What the hell's
Only
a
Eddie
Coco's?
could talk about.
It was a diner. Like
It's an upgrade.
it was
over to
it was an
eating at
upgrade
Coco's.
from Denny's.
All
What,
right.
Jason?
I said only Eddie could talk about colons and how big they are, then transition right to eating over at Coco's.
Coco's, yeah.
Yeah.
And after the
Speaking
meal,
of
he's
which,
like,
I
"This
can't
looks
wait
like
for a
a
Waffle House.
Nice.
I drove a lot that week when I was in California. I put
So,
gas.
Jason, did you ever get your books back from CBCS?
They're supposed to be back.
3 years ago?
Yeah, they're back. They came back. Yeah, they should be back sometime this year.
Nice. You guys missed it. Jason's like an antique dealer now. He's got a booth and everything.
Oh.
We have an antique booth. Well, when you collect for a bunch of years and a bunch of years in your garage, we moved. We bought a house out in Independence now, Rob. So we live in Independence.
Oh,
There's
nice.
an antique booth down here, and after we moved, I was happy to have this big garage, but then it started filling up with all the stuff that I was collecting. So now we have an antique booth, and I mean, I still collect stuff here and there, but I've just really been I've been coaching soccer, which is kind of crazy. Our fall season starts on the 11th, which is going to be fun. I've been becoming more of a
suck you into that.
my son. Well, it's YMCA soccer. They don't have any coaches really. So a friend of mine goes, "Hey, I'm coaching 2 teams. Could you help me?" And I go, "Sure, I'll help you." So I helped her, and we did one season, and then I go, "You know what? That was fun. Let me do it. I'll help because I'm soccer dad now, so it's fun." We
As long as
did
you're
really
making it
well.
fun for the kids, that's great.
Yeah.
I had some good soccer dads when I played when I was a kid, and I had some bad ones.
No, I'm not that guy that out there screaming at him, like give me laps and stuff. I'm also not the participation coach either, you know what I mean, where they get a trophy for anything they do. But
Right.
I had the
coach
worst
soccer
coach.
and Nerf guns with the kids. Speaking of, I just got a couple ones you guys might appreciate.
Uh-oh.
This is oh yeah, check this out.
Oh, hang on.
Damn. Dad had to get the good
Hang
one.
on. I'm getting there.
You know,
Oh, wow.
Nice. All right, so you're not taking
Rob, I got one
comments
for you,
anymore, but
too.
the Deadpool Nerf gun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got to get the cool ones.
Oh, it's the
And you know.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Nice.
Oh yeah. So when I'm feeling like, Boba Fett, I can take him out with Boba Fett. When I'm feeling like Deadpool, I can take him out with Deadpool.
Nice.
And if I'm feeling tactical, I'll just get the red dot. So, Now it's all
And wait, what does this have to do with soccer?
What was that?
What does this have to do with soccer?
Nothing to do with soccer, although it's just kids stuff, man. It's all about, doing stuff for kids now.
I thought maybe you just shot them when they fucked up in a play or something.
We did. I do have a drill that we call, little Jedis, where I'm Darth Vader and they got to dribble the balls around and kick it and hit me. And that's their little lightsaber. And I got to avoid them and stuff. And I can do that for about 5 minutes before Darth Vader about falls down and has a heart attack. So
that drill, when I was coaching, that drill was probably the one. That was the one thing we always put it at the end, because I was coaching the girls. The girls are really hard to control because they will revolt on you and they'll all gang up on you together. But by putting that at the end, that was the one game that drill that they really, really wanted to do, and was in reality probably the one drill that actually was the most game accurate drill of teaching them to run, dribble, and shoot or at a moving target, right? Which so that was it wasn't called. We didn't call it Darth Vader or whatever, but I think it was called Ouch for us, because I would they'd hit me with the ball and I'd over exaggerate. Oh, ow, 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 and they'd all thought it was giggling because it was 6-year-old girls I was coaching. But
yeah, these are 3rd and 4th graders, and I mean we do. Really, it's just getting them to spread out at this age. Getting them to spread out and work together. They just implemented offsides this season, so.
Ironically, that girl that roped me, got me into coaching soccer. My daughter is now a sophomore at Southern Oregon University.
Nice.
So it's been a few years since I coached soccer.
Yeah,
when I was a kid, I was a little leery at first because I didn't know a whole lot about soccer as a basketball.
The kids don't either.
Football.
That's the great thing.
That's Southern the great Oregon, thing. You just watch some YouTube videos and you're golden. Next thing you know, you're coach.
You just have to know more than them.
That's not,
or pretend you do.
Well, there's a couple of them that are. There was a couple of them that are really good.
Yeah.
Is that university in Klamath?
Ashland.
Yeah, it is slotted up. Where is that guy? That guy.
Yeah, Southern Oregon's in Ashland, Oregon. So it's just across the California border.
Yep.
South of Medford.
South of
No,
Medford.
When I was a kid, I played soccer for 10 years. Worst coach ever, a guy from Austria, little short guy, big attitude. He'd set a number like Eddie. 20, and you'd have to juggle the ball 20 times. If you did it 10 times, you took 10 laps. So whatever you didn't make it, you had to run around 10 times. I think I told him to go fuck off and left.
Well, there
Eddie.
I was 12.
Just get good, buddy. Come on now.
What's up, Panda Pages? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it is. Now we got people watching. We got because the slot's back, and we're starting up rigged again. No, we're not.
I actually I announced it in 2 chats for fun. What's Rob got there?
I was going to say Rob's wall has completely changed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the wall has gone through
a year and a half ago. So
nice
book. I still haven't seen that movie.
It came in Monday.
I saw the movie too.
This is the other one that came in on Monday. The big.
Heck yeah! Oh, you son of a bitch! That one's on my list.
Big time.
Well, I just sent off last week. I just sent off to CGC. No, actually, not the CGC. Went to the Rogue Trader first. I sent off the Marvel Spotlight 5, the Iron Man 55.
Nice.
What else was in that stack? Fantastic 448. And God, what was the fourth
Keaton's
book?
really the one I want to see.
I can't remember.
Well, I was collecting all the Saturday morning and cartoon books that I watched growing up. The last one that I need to get is the first appearance of He-Man, because it's also one of the pricier ones. But
but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Well, not on your budget, sure, Rob. But
when you compare it, when you're picking up that
we
Flash,
don't have budgets versus budgets.
The Well, it was great because when I picked up that Iron Man 55 and the other book, I got the mini series for DC and #1 and the Marvel #1, along with like a couple other books thrown in the deal.
Nice. I've got the Marvel #1. I just want the first real appearance, but
yeah, I just got a first copy of the Thundercats, so I got a newsstand and a direct edition now.
Nice.
I've got Thundercats, I've got Voltron, I've got Robotech, I've got Dungeons and Dragons.
Did you get Battle of the Planets?
No, I was never really big into that growing up. I probably should get it just to have
Shogun Warriors.
Which one?
Shogun Warriors.
Shogun Warriors.
I've got Shogun Warriors. Not as many copies as you do, but I've got Shogun Warriors.
No, nobody has as many copies of Shogun Warriors as I do. I don't think.
I think Gary B did it, right? Didn't he have like?
No, he doesn't have as many as I do now. I've gone. It's now the running joke is the running joke is that it's not a con unless I pick up a copy of Shogun Warriors #1.
Yep.
The last local con I went to, I had one of the guys I did most of my business with while I was there, that I built a good relationship with. He pinged me ahead of time, said, "Hey, I picked up 2 copies of Shogun Warriors. One I'll bring for you for the con." So I took one of them home with me. I said, "You can keep the Whitman one. I don't want the Whitman. I'll take the newsstand though."
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get like a Space Ghost.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
And probably a Jetsons, but
what you should do is you should win these books, Taylor, to go with your ASM 300 that you have.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I'm giving these away.
I did enter.
Good, excellent.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Actually, you would enter twice. Then if you followed all the steps, then you would actually have 2 entries because you're a channel member.
Right? Following directions is hard. I might have.
Well, because I mean, do you want me to show? Here, I'll show them off. It's all right. So, Amazing Spider-Man 298, 299.
I remember when I got rid of my 2 of those. I had those in 9.8s and I got rid of them. Thank God I got good money for them.
You probably put them in a mystery box.
These are my.
You probably put them in a mystery box, didn't you?
No, some guy in Canada bought them for it was something like $1,400 for the 2. I made good. I mean,
you can replace them now for cheaper. I guarantee. They've come back down.
Oh, I know. I bought them, but I bought those 40 years ago when they came out. My 300 I bought, and I got rid of for $30 at a show 30 years ago. So I had 298, 299.
Just go look in your drawer, find one like Rob did.
That's your story.
But
those are for the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. So there's a video pinned.
Who cares? It does look like the next mystery box is going to sell out, but the metal book that I posted is not going to be in there. Instead, it's being changed out with this one. So,
well, that's it. We're going to riot.
I don't know. I just didn't want. I'm going to.
False advertising.
What's on the back of this book? Can I show it? It's not safe for work. Can I show it?
It's your channel.
It's your channel.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's art.
It's
shiny titties.
So yes, it looks like the next
shiny
box is going surprisingly going quick. I have no idea why, but it is. So I have at least 5. I'm only doing 8 boxes this time.
Okay, sorry, I was sort of half paying attention to the titties, but I was also thinking of other cartoon comics I'd like to have.
Yeah, I know.
And there's one that I don't think exists that I'm surprised by is Thundar the Barbarian. I don't think they ever.
No, there isn't one.
Which is kind of surprising.
Gary B's been looking for one for a while, but that doesn't exist. We've determined.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised nobody's done even like a modern take. I'm surprised. Like,
what's the 4 robots turn? Is that one?
Which one?
4 robots turn into the 5 turn into the. Is there?
That's Voltron.
Voltron. There's a Voltron one, I assume.
Yeah, there's a Voltron Lions one. I don't know if there's a Voltron Cars one because there's 2 different series of Voltron. Like 15 cars that also it's 2 different Japanese cartoons that's ripped off.
The only one I got out of all those, I got the Macross #1. I picked up.
I got Macross. Yeah, the first Robotech. Yeah,
like Speed Racer is not that expensive.
Speed Racer would be a good one. Yeah.
I'm not.
What about like you got Transformers and GI Joe? I'm sure Rob does.
I got Transformers. I think I've got GI Joe. I
don't have GI Joe.
First Grindo was that Comico Presents #8.
Which one? First who?
Grindel. I remember the.
I don't. That'd be a nice one.
Yeah, 30 Continuum. That's what it. Continuum Comics. Continuum Presents. And I don't remember which issue it is.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's messaging me.
I would also. I really want to get a. I don't have a GI Joe 21. I don't want to collect all the GI Joes. I don't really give a shit, but I really like that silent issue of GI Joe. I think it's like a great issue of comics, and I just want to own it.
Giving away a copy.
You have, or you're going to?
We did. We gave it away. It was in the pull box.
Wow, I didn't win that.
It wasn't a high. It wasn't a high grade. It was probably like a 4 or 5 copy.
Did those Crucius win it?
I don't remember.
It
was a while ago. I just remember when I pulled it out of the box, Chris the comic vet just about shit himself.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that doing in there? It's a lower grade copy.
Yeah.
He's still.
I mean, I've got some, like, I don't need to collect all of them. Like Transformers, I have issue number 1 and issue number 5, just because I love the cover of number 5.
But you get the Dinobots too.
Instead.
Some guys in the shop.
I had the Dinobots. I think I put it in the box.
Transformers, the movie number 1. It's got all the.
Ooh, hang on.
Real Transformers.
Nice.
I bought a whole bunch of them off Facebook Marketplace today.
Nice.
I went and met the guy at like Rite Aid.
Or now you're going to flip them, or you're going to hold on to them?
I have.
I think I'm going to put them in my booth.
Did I sell you my blue one, or do I still have it, Jason?
I don't know. I don't think you sold me a blue one.
I remember that guy.
It was the Corvette.
Yeah.
I've got my Insecticon.
I
don't know if I have the core. I don't know if I have
these little small Transformers ones. Yeah,
those are weird ones.
This was there's a little robot that goes inside of this. This was like one of the bigger guys. It like a bunch of them turn into a big guy. I don't even remember this guy, but
one of the guys in the booth where I'm at's got hundreds of Transformers, new ones, old ones, all kinds.
This is Warpath. I remember him.
Yeah.
Those are like the play ones, the really small ones.
Yeah, this is I think I forgot what this guy's Pipes is the other guy. Anyway, yeah, I've been buying all kinds of little toys. I buy them cheap and then I put them in my little booth.
That's
amazed what people will sell on Facebook.
You know what I would like to? I'd like to find the Headmasters. That stuff was cool.
I'm hoping the box will go live. I have it lined up. I just have to get them all in bigger boxes.
Devastator. I ordered a Devastator for myself, a really nice one.
Oh, that's cool.
What I'm always amazed by is the weird stuff that happens on eBay. There was a Batman book that I had spotted as I was trying to finish up with the 3 missing books I had between 300 and 400, and so there was a book. Guy had it listed for $10 starting bid price, and then it said accepting offers. So basically, it wasn't $10 wasn't a buy it now. It was an auction,
bid.
but he was taking offers that he would end the auction and just take the offer as well. So I said fine. So I said, you know what, I'll offer him $20 just not to have to wait and see if he'll take that. Right. So he comes back to me and he counter offers at $10, his starting bid price. What? I said, okay, accept. What?
That makes 0 sense.
Obviously not. He doesn't do eBay very often, huh?
No.
It's like, I offered you 20 and you said, no, give me 10. Okay.
I only sell out of the local shop, but a friend of mine loves doing Mercari and eBay, so he takes my shit, puts it up there. I have sold the same thing 4 times now, and every time people have not paid for it. They buy it, they pay the minimum, $45, whatever it was, 1 bid. I don't care. I was trying to get rid of the stuff, and then they don't pay for it. It comes back. I sold two M2s they're called, but one was only one of 250. So the guy paid $200 for the 2 plus shipping. It was a regular version and the Chase. He gets them and they're pristine shape, bubble wrapped and everything. He gets them, complains that they are damaged and scratched up, but decides he wants to keep the regular version, so just ships back the Chase version. He only got a partial refund. We get it back in sight and it's perfectly mint condition. We have no clue. There's no scratches on the plastic or anything. They kind of look like this thing. So he said these were all scratched up and all this stuff. It was really
so weird. Many ways people can scam you on eBay nowadays. It's crazy.
Well, they don't pay. They win bids and don't pay. I did cancel an auction the other day, or not an auction, but an offer, because I thought it was a different book. It was the first Madam Web in a 4.5, and I'm like, it looked like it was a good deal, so I'm like, I think I want it, and then I realized I canceled it. The guy gave me my money back, so I was happy. So I don't know. It's when they put it like at $200, then give you like 50% off on it. You make them an offer that you realize the book is only worth $50 because I forgot to look it up beforehand. It was the FOMO of that's a good price. I'll make a lower bid. Let's see what he does. It was a stupidity. But
way to be prepared, Eddie.
He gave it to me.
Have you seen you guys seen the new Disney trading card game was supposed to release this month? It's sold out, and there's like
of course Eddie has
eBay for like 2 or 3 times what they were.
We found them at a Walmart, and my friend wanted to collect them, so I picked up a few packs. I got like 3 legendaries out of it, which is there's only 12 legendaries in the whole thing, so I got 3. I gave one of my friends, sold the other one for $30, and the other one nobody wants. We were going to try to play it, but my friend actually wants to collect it for his son. So,
what's up, Kyle? How you doing, buddy?
The next crack game.
They're asking about the boxes. I just have to tomorrow with working 12-hour things. I have them about set up. I just had to get them in medium flat rate boxes, which is next. So I want to mix them all up beforehand. So that's the plan. So hopefully Friday or Saturday.
Check out, Eddie.
Huh?
Yeah, sell that Lorcana while you can. They're reprinting the entirety of the first.
I sold everything I could out of it. They're going to reprint the whole. I'm hoping they change them a little bit. Maybe put a 2 on them.
Yeah, they said they're going to make them a little different, but.
Well, no, that will make, just like Magic the Gathering, alphas and betas are worth so much money, thousands of dollars. This is still a first print run. So, I don't know. GameStop around here gets them on Friday because they got them a week late. So, I might, just for the shits and giggles, and buy a few just to see. But, yeah.
Right. People be staying in line. I'll have to, I mean, we'll be driving, so I can stop at every GameStop between here and Alabama, and maybe I'll find some. Right?
Nice.
The artwork's beautiful. I mean, it's just Disney artwork. If you like Disney artwork, I mean, it's great.
My wife loves Disney, so I was like, oh, I'll get the Belle one. Well, apparently Belle is like the best card in game right now, and the full art Belle is selling for $400 at the moment.
Go on TCG Player. Prices on there are way lower than eBay usually, and
no, it's not. I mean, I've looked at both.
Okay.
Have any of you, speaking of which, have any of you guys messed around at eBay Live yet?
No.
Getting
people
what
telling
is that?
me about it.
I didn't even know it was.
I've
been trying to avoid Whatnot even because I'm doing the trip to Alabama, so that's gonna be
basically
fucking expensive.
There's only like 7 or 8 live shows at any given time now in like a couple different categories like Bouillon and cards and comics. There's only the comic shows are like a couple like of the bigger ones from Whatnot, and that's it. I don't think it's open to the general public to sell on there yet.
Well, have they changed the thing? Has Whatnot enforced that no mystery box thing, all that crap? Because I think that would kill.
There's still mystery boxes going on there. I don't know how they're.
They do. You have to be honest with your bottom and your ceiling. And
what's up, Scott? How you doing, buddy?
Well, I mean, no, I'm just saying they put that new rule in that everyone was talking about. That everyone said that would clear out the mystery boxes. And I just wondered if it did or not. I haven't. Unknown.
I haven't really watched in the last few weeks, so again, I've been avoiding the crap out of it because.
Yeah. The thing is like, what do you consider honest value in variant cover comics and shit? Like, it's like, how do you
that's
gauge
that? An unknown doing,
$80
minimum, 500 top, and when you see the 500, you're like, a bunch of foil.
That Spawn 306 crap is just crazy.
What the hell was that? I didn't even.
Well, they were supposedly there was only 50 released at that comic show, and somebody found a box with 250 in it, and has been slowly releasing them into the marketplace.
I didn't have a clue about it. I was gonna go look at my spawns and realize I probably don't have anything worth anything.
Yeah, I think it was selling at a 9.8, or it might have been a 9.9. Sold for like $5,900.
Somebody overpaid way.
A couple of years ago, and they're screaming and cursing now.
Well,
and I mean, they could probably sue somebody over that. It's $5,000 in value difference, I'd say at the very least.
Prices have dropped bad in some cases.
I call it dropped good.
Yeah.
Well, dropped good, because I'm hoping some of those X-Men go that way. Still
pumping. Yeah, that was what I was say. There's still stuff is still pumping.
I still can't get a Juggernaut first appearance. You know, listen,
Yeah,
Crappy
that
won
ship
a
sailed.
0.5 for like $300. I'm like, I'll wait.
I haven't even tried to. I don't even want to look at putting my X-Men run back together because
I'm down to 5 books. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 12. That's it. And I'm gonna look after this mystery box. I haven't been looking on purpose because I really only had like $200-300 left to really spend. So after this mystery box,
take out a second mortgage on the house and just go. Get
we already did that. With the HELOC out last year.
He's like, I already did that. That's how I got the other ones.
I'm telling you, sell a spare grandkid. You got a few of them.
Oh, like I said, number 11's on the way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Which means I need to. We're taking a trip up to Montana again.
Blonde hair, white children bring a lot of money. I hear you just take them down to
this one
little place in Florida, and they give you a top dollar for them.
There you go.
It's Florida, right. But then they'll ship them.
It's taking the Yellowstone. I was just there. Let them go play by the geysers and stuff.
Well, you know how Rob was bitching about multiple boxes within boxes. You probably can do that with a kid. You just got to poke more holes in it. Just ship them.
Sure about the lady in Montana that was giving? They had like 8 kids, and one got away, and went to an next door neighbor. They found tape around his legs and shit. And she was.
Was that the YouTube
Ruby?
Mom?
Yeah, the Ruby lady.
Oh my Christ! People have been reporting her for like years.
Her own
like
kids
the YouTube channel. There are some of those YouTube channels are disgusting. Those parents are exploiting those kids and abusing them, and this one was like number 1 for it. Reported for like the last 3 years, people have been reporting her.
And they finally arrested her and her business partner.
Yeah.
It was Old Man Collectibles, right? Wasn't that the channel?
Hey, go. Yeah. We ain't got enough people to worry about that. We only got 400. I'm
still
at 400.
They had some cult. It was like some their psychologist that formed some sort of cult with.
Who knows?
It's insane.
So Eddie, what I ended up I picked up a mystery box from Unknown Comics. Right. It's a box that they have it listed as like supposedly a $500 price point box that they're selling for $110.
Yep, I picked up one of the last week. But go ahead.
Yeah, with the X-Men Chase books.
Oh, I picked it up when they put out the 50% off, so I picked up one. They didn't have any of those left. So I was hoping.
Yeah, it's available right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
so it's
okay.
So it's 10 trade dress, right? 10 virgins,
yep.
10 weekly books, 5 ratios, and then there are in amongst the boxes, there's an X-Men number 1, 1.5, an X-Men 2, 2.0, an X-Men 3, 2.5, X-Men 4, 3.0, yellow label signed by Stan Lee, an X-Men 5, 2.0, an X-Men 6, 2.0. An X-Men 7 2.5, an X-Men 8 2.5, and an X-Men 9.
Yeah.
The X-Men 9 is a PGX.
Well, what they did is over Labor Day, they put a sale out, 50% off.
Right.
Watch the PGX one.
But it was only certain stuff.
No. It was everything on the website.
On
but that box disappeared off the website for that day.
Because it was already discounted.
I bought the one that's you have a chance of getting live artwork from somebody. It's a bunch of trade dresses for the hell of it because it was like $60. I'm like, I need something to open up. Whoa, who's here?
I'm like, I don't know that I care about any of the Kyle.
Oh, it's okay.
Hey, Kyle, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Doing good, man. Doing good. Welcome.
I really don't care about getting any of these X-Men books, but if I get one, I just want one to turn around and say, "Hey, Eddie, did you need this one?" And then like crack it or something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
you just want to watch him cry on the screen. That's just me.
That's about normal. That's Rob. We're used to that. Oh shit. Sorry.
Or use it to get something else. Actually, the only one I would keep would be the X-Men 1. I'd keep the X-Men 1 if I got that, just because that's a key book that would go on the wall.
Yeah, well, it's a 1.5 is about $3,000.
I don't know what it goes. They listed as a $4,500 value, but I have no idea what the actual.
Last time I checked, they were around 3,000, but it could have gone down by now. Who knows?
I don't think so. Those have been holding.
Yeah, that's really not
X-Men
a book that goes
stuff.
down.
Yeah.
Well, it's like even during all this downturn, that the ASM 129 has jumped up quite a bit in the last 6 months.
Oh yeah, because everybody expects. Well, we know Punisher's coming back.
I'm so glad I've got
what's
my
the actor's name from the Netflix series?
And I don't know the actor's name. I don't remember, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Berthold.
What's his face from Walking Dead? Shane.
Yeah, Shane from Walking Dead.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but yeah.
He's back, I believe.
Yeah, he's coming back. That's the only person I can see playing the character.
Good. Then they can jack that up because my copy from Heroes Con should be at CGC now. It's got Rogue Trader got done with it. He told me that it looks amazing, so I can't wait.
Nice. I'm gonna talk to Rogue Trader. Hopefully,
bring back what's his face, Charlie, whatever his name was for Deadpool, or not
Charlie
Deadpool,
Cox.
Yeah, it was for their website. They had it up there, but during the Labor Day sale, it disappeared off the website. I thought that was because they didn't want to give 50% off on it. I assume that's why.
Yeah, Tokini, it's on the Unknown Comics, unknowncomicbooks.com.
Yeah,
under their sales and deals, there's mystery deals, and then it's on page 4.
I mean, you never know. Maybe I'll pick one up if they'll still be there. I assume after my mystery box goes. So who knows? Maybe I'll grab one. I've never won anything from them whatsoever, ever.
Also, like the thing with this box is they're not limiting it to how many.
Yeah, there could be 10,000 boxes.
Yeah, I don't know how many there are. They don't actually. I think there was something that I read that said 35 pack mystery bundle. No, that's how many books are in the pack.
Yeah. No, they're not.
I mean,
they're not specifying.
Some of the books in there I'm able to get rid of locally at the shop, so it's not too bad.
I'm sure it's something like Torpedo Comic Odds. Nothing fancy, but hey, you know what?
So really good is what you're saying.
So I'm just hoping there's
exactly. You know what? I just figured for 110, the books that come in, that's fine for my content and for giveaway books or whatever, or maybe I'll keep a couple. And if I get one of those, great. If I don't, I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping there's a nice comic store in the Mall of America.
Well, why are you so lovey all of a sudden, huh, dog?
They're running these boxes for a while because it says it's not shipping until December 13th either.
Oh wow! Jesus!
Oh.
Yeah, what is it? I did get the Coon Hound has found a new home, so we are low 1 dog, thank God.
So how many does that mean you have?
3 left, but we've had those for a while.
There's still a country song.
Probably. No, when I went to California, I put.
I was going to say, does your truck run? Huh? Does your truck run?
What truck?
Does your truck run?
My Santa Cruz
is it broken down?
Not on blocks, is it?
I guess my Santa Cruz is kind of a truck. That's the new car I got.
So what happened to your your hot rod?
The Challenger. Well, what happened was my wife works 50 miles south in St. George, and that Jeep we bought 2 years ago has 80,000 miles on it. So decided that she can't drive the Challenger, so I picked up a 2023 Santa Cruz.
80,000 miles on the Jeep is nothing though.
Well, in 2 years on a Renegade.
Well, depending on what kind of Jeep.
A Renegade's a piece of shit.
That's true.
But it's lasting. I'm surprised. We've only had to change out the tires. But so the Challenger would be too much for her to drive. So we picked up the Santa Cruz, which I wanted, and just decided that she could drive that 2-3 times a week. So gas is better on it. It makes about 400 miles to the tank. So far it's been good. It works. So I really don't drive it anymore.
You guys seen the production models of the Cybertruck?
I saw the frunk. That's all I saw. Like a photo of the front trunk. That's about it.
I don't even look. I did see. I saw the Hot Wheels version, the big model one at on sale at.
I was disgusted right now with you guys in this Cybertruck talk.
No, I don't care. It's all right.
Yeah. How's your night going, Kyle? You having a good night?
Disgusting. I just think it's hilarious.
Well, that's good, man. That's good.
We got much. Oh wow, we've almost hit an hour. It's scary. It's almost time for Taylor to go to bed.
It is almost time for me to go to bed.
We go about an hour, Jason. So
that's good. I've got about 7 minutes too, so it's perfect.
Nice.
Yep.
I gotta get to watching Ahsoka before I fall asleep. And it's only
I gotta watch this week. So a new episode is that episode 3?
4.
Oh, shit, I'm behind. Okay, I'm enjoying it so far. I can't say. So far, I've enjoyed it.
It's kind of boring me, but whatever.
I mean, I don't know if they've done it. I don't think personally any of the Star Wars shows, TV shows have been bad.
No,
I like Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion was an atrocity.
There haven't been a lot of bangers on any of the streaming services for a while. I think, the writers, you could tell that they were pissed off long before they went on strike.
True.
Yeah.
Curiosity.
Secret Wars, I've tried watching, but I've fallen asleep 3 times trying to watch the first episode. So
really,
yeah, I made it to 2.5 episodes, and I watched that second or the third episode like you said 3 times before I just gave up because I couldn't get through it.
I really say, Tokeny, there aren't a lot of the boxes have kind of dried up. I mean, E. Nelson just had one, I guess. I didn't even know actual Dracula even had one. I didn't even see that one.
I got a Roscoe box coming my way.
Nice. I like season 1 of Sweet Tooth. I didn't watch season 2.
Sweet Tooth.
Oh, speaking of Sweet Tooth,
Sweet Tooth was.
What is that? Twisted Metal is really good.
Dude, I enjoyed that so much. That was so cool. I watched the whole series in like 3 days. Sweet Tooth just made me laugh my ass off.
Oh, that Nimona you told me I should watch on Netflix. That is really good.
I don't have Netflix either. I need to.
Based on it's based on a comic book. Nimona.
We had Netflix until my wife's. We don't live with.
What's up, Drac? How you doing, buddy?
Have
any of you watched the One Piece on Netflix? The
live action? Not yet. I saw
One Piece.
It was up.
What's up, Expentix?
Live action adaptation of an anime.
We just mentioned Dracula there.
That's why he showed up.
Oh,
yeah.
I figured
if you sit there and you say his name, he shall appear.
Yeah, he's alive. He's alive.
3.
Expentix.
3 actual Draculas.
Oh, excuse me.
4.
Wow.
Yeah, this must be old cranky chat. Everyone's like, I gotta get to bed at 7:30.
One Piece is good.
In my defense, I do start work. I start work at 6 a.m. our time.
You walk into a room and sit down,
and it's 9:30 my time, and I start work at 7.
I get up at 5 our time. I mean,
well, I get up around 5 our time. Although today, Wednesday is my one day in the office, so I get up about another half hour earlier. So I get up about 4:30 this morning, so I can be in the office by 6 a.m. instead of just having to walk over here. But
I get up at about 5:30, and it's in I'm 2 hours in your future. So
I think I wake up at 2:30, 3 o'clock when my wife goes to work, and I go back to bed till 5:10.
All right,
get out the door by.
And Sid's like sleeping now. He's gone vertical. Huh? What's up, Pumpkin King? How you doing?
I can't understand why it is I had to go in the office on Wednesdays when half my team's in Romania. So going into the office in Campbell doesn't do me any good. And my boss doesn't even show up to the office. So
we lost Sid.
I've got 4 days a week I have to go in for no real reason. I can work remotely once. And every person I work with is remote. So it's like
you know what's made The remote work has made, and the only one day week in the office for the most part has made it so that the people who are there in the office on a regular basis obviously forget which day of the week it is, and they dress very, very casual. I'm walking around and I'm going like crap. I got to put on jeans and a collared shirt to go into the office, and I'm walking around in there, and there's so many people that I know are in there every day, the engineers and stuff. They're in shorts and flops, and I'm like, really? Is this our business? As the West Coast on that biz cash?
Here we go.
There you go. The best shirt ever.
Band-Aid.
TaylorWinder.com.
TaylorWinder.com.
Yeah. I got Grant's on.
Nice.
I found that. I went through all my laundry. I haven't found the Ben Parker shirt, but I found Grant's comics. Figure I'd wear it tonight.
You're keeping.
What?
I'm sorry. Look at Tokeny. His team's in India. Yeah, I don't have.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate that mine's all in Romania. It's a little bit more to my time zone. Not as bad. And especially since they work kind of a weird. They work like 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. their time.
So you're running one of those the scam places where they do the calling out.
Oh yeah, that's exactly it. I keep calling you to talk to you about your auto insurance.
About your car insurance or about your what is it?
Your extended warranty
on YouTube.
Extended warranty, yeah.
I watch the guys that screw with them and get their actual names, get onto their computers and delete all their files and stuff. It's quite funny. They hijack the CCTV and can watch them, talk to them. I don't know.
You lost us.
Yeah, he goes off on his own little.
Yep, I'm too
things,
old to worry about it.
we just go what?
Yeah.
That's okay. Hey,
all right, sounds good. Yeah,
before we get off here, you have my phone number, Rob?
Definitely.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you have my phone number?
Unless it's changed.
I had it before that.
I could use it every now and then because I don't think I.
Well,
I'm not sure if I have yours.
Okay, hold on, because you know what? I'll tell you, because I could.
Watch, it'll ding probably. Like, yep, there it is.
So I had Jason's when he sent me it again. He just never answered every time I texted him. So
you never texted my phone.
I'm kidding. I don't text anybody, dude. I'm working 12 hours and sleeping 8 hours. I barely.
No, okay. I guess the last text I sent you was back in December of 2021.
Oh wow, damn!
No, Eddie just called me on Facebook.
I had sent you some stuff via Instagram. I was trying to check in on you at one point, but
we don't have. I don't have your phone
I deleted
number,
Instagram.
How can I call you?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
Either way, it's all good.
I'm a bad friend. I'm a guy.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I know. We don't ever check in on people.
No.
Well, I sort of did, but then I think your wife at one point responded to me and said that you were fine.
Yeah, I talked to your wife too. I talked to her on Instagram and said you were good. I said, okay. Figured
I'll reach out to you on Instagram and give you my phone number. That way we can just talk to each other like,
Yeah, well, I just pinged you, so.
All right, guys. I know you're joking about the hour thing, but I do have to run. I got to use the restroom.
I know.
Your politeness.
Okay, guys. Good night till next week. Next week we're on Taylor's channel, and he better show up.
I'll show up. Hugs and kisses. Love you all. Good night. Unless I'm out with Sid getting drinks or something, because anyways.
Well, you got
to get in Wisconsin. Do it.
Yeah. He hasn't been drinking on camera in over a year. So
no, I had like one drink when I was hanging out with Jason, and it kicked my ass. So.
Yeah, I had way too many drinks too. And that was
where did we eat, Jason? Where did we eat that night? What was that steakhouse? We ate that night a year ago, December.
Night, Taylor.
I don't remember.
I got to run. See ya.
Okay, good night.